So Mike is on his way in. He's going to do that in figure. Going at vertical first, quarter roll on the up line. He's going to push over on the 45 down and give you a full snap. And pull back up vertical again. And there's a 2 of 8 on that line, on the up line. 1, 2. He'll lay out inverted, still on the y-axis. Set up for that figure number 2 to do the 1 1/4 negative spin. Down to a pull Humpty. On the up line of that Humpty, it will be a 2 of 4 roll. 1 and 2. And he'll cap off upright to set up for that figure number 3, which is the downward P loop. On top of that P loop, he's going to have a positive full snap. And he'll stay inverted into figure number 4. 5/8 of a loop. On the 45 up, he'll give us a 1/4 roll followed by a 3/4 opposite. And you can clearly see that was opposite. Number 5 is that 3 inside rollers on that rolling turn. I've never had the occasion to do it. It sure looks like it would be a tough maneuver to do. I really honestly don't know how they do that. I think I'd be totally confused the whole time. Okay, he'll come into figure number 6 and push up on that push Humpty. And on that down line to 3/4 roll, come out to the right to go into figure number 7. And that's going to go up to hammerhead, but 3/4 roll on the way up. It's going to show you his belly on that one to show his pivot. Hammerhead stall. On the down line, 3/4 snap. And he'll come out to the left. Oh, he's showing a little smoke to us. Probably left over from something else he did. And we have a loop here with 4 points on the top, 4-point roll. Okay, and coming into figure number 9, half a loop up, 3/4 roll followed by a 3 of 4 opposite direction. He came towards us, now he's going to go away from us. There you go, out inverted. And he's going to go into figure number 10. He's got a roll there followed by a 5/8 of a loop. The 45 up has that 4 of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And followed by another 5/8 of a loop. And that's an 8-point roll on the bottom there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and
that's an interesting paint scheme too. I like that with the checkerboard on the wing like that. I love that scheme. All right, there's Wags, there's Bell. I love it. Really wound up. Push figure 45 with a roll. Inverted. Big lines. Yeah, he's not pulling the power back today on this one, is he?
He might need to pull the power back. Those swings can really pull.
Jim, how much are you going to have to adjust your strategy moving to the MXS? I mean, obviously there's some adjustment. Are you planning for that already? Pre-planning?
Not really. I mean, I've flown the MX2. I'm kind of aware of what the MX can do. It's a lighter airplane. It rolls a little bit faster. It's just more maneuverable in general. Just a lot looser feel
Yeah.
than the SC. The SC feels very tight in comparison, but it's a strong airplane. I expect to warm up to it really well because I've flown the MX2 and I like it.
It's got a great flight going. I feel like you could bring it down maybe 100 feet, 200 feet.
Yeah, I'd say he's a little higher up than the other competitors.
But the energy and speed is great. It's really got a nice flow going.
He's getting a little close. Wind's picking up, pushing him this way.
Yep. That plane just has so much performance. It's so fun to watch. It's unreal. I mean, it draws lines like the Edge 540 does. Just huge. High amounts of energy.
That's the prototype MXS. So it's probably a little heavier than the others. I don't know. But it might be.
That's good.
Still very high performance.
Have you flown that one, Jim?
I have not. I've not flown an MXS, just the MX2.
That scheme reminds me of the late great Paul Lopez, who had a very similar scheme. MX, beautiful airplane. Hey, green's the way to go. Green's the way to go. As much as the Don knocks green, he did have a green airplane.
Oh, you don't like green either, Mike? No. Yeah, it's okay. How do we both not like green airplanes?
It's based in New York or
Yeah.
Philly. You had two green airplanes. No comment. I love it.
Oh, we did. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
I gotta say,
That one was based in Boston. So he did a good job of taking that figure away. Come back toward us now. I think he's just going to get a little closer. Honestly.
go, 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 go.
There he goes. Very close. Of course, he's using everything his gimbal can offer him right now.
So you gotta come off this line. Yeah.
The wind's blowing away from him, so a little bit of advantage.
Cheat away from the
So
judges
this
here.
is going to be interesting because he's flying very good figures. He's flying in a position that's too close, and it always makes you wonder how the judges will react. He might still get very good scores. You just never know.
Yeah, like I've been at contests where like you lean back and I've seen people win.
If they fly good figures, but the thing is, you can see a lot of the errors better. It's not just bias; it's also that you can see things better when they're close. So
Yeah.
sometimes a good strategy is to be a little farther away than this.
He's flying tight though. I mean, like the flow and the tempo of the sequence, the sequence is very well balanced.
It's a great pilot.
Good tempo.
Warm-up pilot for the U.S. Unlimited team at WAC this year. Last minute, I think.
Oh, total hero.
Very
Total hero.
last minute.
Flying in an SC, which you have to
And in
fly.
an SC, yeah.
Sounded like a snap. I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's a snap. Yeah.
Nice. Flies really beautifully.
So you can see how
climbing
he's
there.
he's operating, and I'm just nitpicking here. I've known Mike for a while; he won't mind. But he's operating the left side of the box, and he's operating a little close. And I think his figures are very strong. A little bit of long after, short after here and there, but it's very strong otherwise. So we just see what the judges see from that.
I wonder if that was strategy though, because Mike's extremely great pilot. He's a great pilot.
Mike did a great job flying his warm-up at Worlds in the SC.
Last minute?
Yeah, literally a last-minute call. Flew the SC. Pretty cool. All right, he wagged in. Here we go.
Flying sequence B?
Sequence B. Starting high in the box like he did yesterday a little bit. Mike's the first one, kind of has the potential to contend with some clouds kind of moving through.
Bringing it towards the judges here. Nice pull up. A little close. It's a connector figure.
Might be hard to tell, but you can really see the winds up there with some clouds in the background. Asked, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? I will answer that question with another question. Is it any different than a laden swallow?
Correct question to ask back is that an African swallow or a European swallow?
Mike flying the MXS, single seat version of the MX2. Probably one of the most, if not the most, capable experimental unlimited aircraft ever made. What do you think in this flight so far?
Solid. I mean, it's got good rhythm.
Yeah.
You know, good tempo. Again, he's
keeping it high.
Yeah, just high. The plane has just got so much performance.
I honestly feel like I haven't heard a full power whine out of that engine this whole sequence.
No. And he's powered back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Takes a little bit of a cue from the cap, but the tail, that tapered tail on the MXS and the MX2 is probably the prettiest tail.
I like that he went full deflection roll right with that. He's really going for it. He wants to win. Quarter roll down. Quarter roll. Pull back to vertical.
He's taking it real close into the judges here.
Yeah, slow pull on the bottom, and that's just to reposition himself a little bit closer.
Alex Coase asked Jeff, if you didn't have an SC, what would you want to fly unlimited in?
Ooh, that's a great question. I would say Edge 540.
Edge 540, good choice.
Yeah.
You wouldn't pick Mr. Ciliberti's beautiful MXS?
I like the Edge 540. I've heard a lot of great things about it with the competition. It's really a purebred, the way it was made, you know. And I've never flown an MXS, so I guess it's not really fair for me to just go right with the Edge. But a big Kirby Chambliss fan, so
Same. Who isn't?
oh gosh, so good.
Still driving on the top of the box, it seems like.
He's got to bring it down.
Yeah. It's a good looking flight though.
And that plane really presents well. Really presents well. And the Edge 540, I'm telling you, for what they're going for, they really came down, relatively speaking, they came down in price.
Yeah.
And it's an incredible airplane. I mean, you put an Edge 540, an SC, and an MXS, it really comes down to the pilot at that point.
Yeah, I agree. Mike's MXS going from upright to inverted really puts out a lot of blow by. It almost looks like a smoke system. It's kind of fun. Look at that. Unless that's his smoke system just letting out a little smoke. That's a lot of blow by.
He's pushing.
Yeah.
was a really nice combination of rolls and snaps there.
Yeah.
That's going to score well. That was clean. Again, a little high.
High, yeah. Especially when you watch Ryan Chapman's flight, and you kind of compare them back to back.
Flights. And I believe, if I remember the rules correctly, the top finisher is the team captain regardless of who won the Nationals, so there's still room to become team captain. So that's one of the reasons Mike will be flying hard today. Figure 1 will be a double roll followed by the 3/4 loop. Coming at kind of a medium altitude. Very, very large, graceful looping portion. Lots of different strategies to how to make this look beautiful in front of the judges. Looks like he's brought the power back a little bit now, expecting the half snap, and then the push to inverted. It's a very nice figure, very graceful figure. Figure 2, push to vertical. Hammerhead, and then a 2 of 4 in the downline. Pulling upright downwind for figure 3, which is the half Cuban with 1.5 rolls on the on the bottom, followed by a half roll, and then pulling 5/8 loop with a 2 of 4 in the 45. And as Laura is pointing out in the chat, Matt Dunphy has won the national championship for the advanced category for a second time in a row. 2 of 4, 1, 2. Pulling upright for figure 4. This is the Humpty with a 3/4 roll on the way up and a 3/4 snap on the way down. Rolling left. A little over rotation there. Now we're expecting a 3/4 snap to the right, exiting downwind for this figure. Okay, that's a mistake there where he didn't quite finish that snap and had to correct it. So not his best figure. Figure 5, pulling vertical, 1/4 roll up, hammerhead, half roll on the way down. Mike's flying very aggressive, using full deflections. Really going for it here. And that makes sense because he has some room. Why not? Figure 6, pull vertical. Pull vertical down, 1/4 roll, which he should do to the left so we can exit the figure going upwind. Very nice stops there. Figure 7 is a tail slide. Following the pull to level, we have figure 8, which will be a half loop up, 2 of 2 on bottom, half snap on top. I'm expecting Mike to draw this a little bit to the north. Half snap on top. Figure 9 is a half loop down. 4 of 8 on top, 3 of 4, 3/4 roll on bottom. Looking for the points now, 4 of 8. He's going to be out if he waits much longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, may still be in. It's going to be very close. 3 of 4, 3/4 roll on bottom. 1, 2, 3, 3/4 roll. Figure 10 is a half Cuban with no rolling element, just 45-degree down, inverted, pushing to level. And following this, he'll have the square loop. And the winds have pushed him quite a bit to the west in the last few figures. So he's going to be having a hard time keeping the square loop in. Push to vertical. He's either out or very close right now. Pushing to horizontal. Snap roll on top. Push to vertical down. Push to horizontal inverted. now he needs to draw a line. Half roll, now he's doing figure 12, which is a connector. It's a half Cuban. So half roll, pull 5/8 loop, half roll in the 45. He'll exit this figure upright for the 8-sided loop. So well flown octagon loop so far. Line 4 is going to be a tad long, which has been really common today. I don't know if anyone has had line 4 equal in size to the others. Also, line 7 was a little bit long as well, but that's a very nicely flown 8-sided loop.